And we're live. Welcome to Sidejag. I hope you guys had a great week. And we're here. And we're going to talk about movies and such. But yeah, that's it. That's yeah. I mean,
Yeah. And
today we're going
nonsense.
to talk about the Dink. In that awkward moment. The awkward moment. How you been?
Well, listen, I'm still battling this cough. I haven't went to the doctor yet, but I'm going to make an appointment for next week. I'm a little busy tomorrow. Can't do it, but yeah. I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not dying. I'm
Definitely.
just coughing and no other symptoms. So we'll see.
I mean,
I could be dying. I just don't
yes.
know.
I was going to say, you don't know. You don't know. I mean,
don't
do
know
any of
'cause
us
there's no
know,
other
really?
symptoms. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it could be tragedy. We have no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah. So cool. So you watched the Dink. Did you watch anything else this past
I've
weekend?
watched a couple movies. Watched one
Really?
last night, matter of fact.
Oh, what'd you watch?
Last night I watched. Let me get the title so I
Okay.
know. The Rise of the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay, I've seen that.
Our brother Hillel, Slocum, something like that. What's his last name? But I just seen it on there on a whim. I was like, oh, this looks good. I'll watch it.
Yep.
I knew nothing about the Chili Peppers prior to Blood, Sex, Sugar, Magic. That's where I discovered them.
Right.
So I knew nothing about the history, how they started. Didn't even know a lot of the songs that were being played.
It's a weird group.
Oh yeah.
Lots of drugs.
Which is well known. But
Yeah.
I'd never heard of Hillel. I didn't know he was kind of the core of the group and kind of the basis from which they got their sound from. They've done a record with what's his name, George, the Grand Funk Parliament.
Yep, George Clinton.
George Clinton. When they were asked, you know, if anybody could produce the records, who would they want to do it? They picked George Clinton, which is kind of crazy from some kids that are kind of like SLC looking punk kids, you know?
Right.
But they were different. They were not the kids you would think they were.
Right.
From the stuff they've done. So I thought it was pretty good. It told me a lot about Red Hot Chili Peppers I didn't know.
And the reality is I don't know if I needed to know.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything either way for me.
Right.
Because like I said, I only knew them at, Under the Bridge. Probably maybe the first song I ever heard from them. Maybe their most popular song ever. But I actually really like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Their old stuff, not so much, because obviously I didn't know almost any of those songs.
Right.
But yeah, from Blood, Sex, Sugar, Magic, then you get to Californication, a few other albums. They have a lot of songs that I like. So yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It was short, sweet. Gave me a inside story of the drug use that we didn't know, and a complete band member of the heart of the group that we didn't know.
Yes, I was like, okay.
And it was cool. They tied in with the other band. What is this?
Right.
And the starting of that band, the other players. So yeah, it was worth an hour and 30 minutes for sure.
Yeah, I would agree.
I
mean, I enjoyed
it.
A
rock doc, you know.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I mean, it was one of those things that kind of like, oh hey, cool, here we go.
Yeah. The other one I watched.
Yep.
Was 3 hours long.
Ooh.
And I saw it in a movie theater. And it's a movie you will never watch.
Perfect.
Because your boy that done The Dark Knight, can't think of his name right now. Not David Fincher. Whatever his name is.
Yep.
The Odyssey. I watched Odyssey.
Oh, you went and saw the Odyssey.
I went and saw the Odyssey. Actually, I will say that if you're into the history portion of the Odyssey,
yeah,
you might enjoy this movie because there's no much. I can't think of the Batman guy's name, but most of his
Christopher
things are
Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. So most of his stuff is kind of M. Night Shyamalan esque, where there's a twist. There's always some little twist to whatever he's doing, but there's really no twist
Yeah, the people
besides
weren't Greek. That was the twist.
right. Yeah, and everyone got mad, and it's like, well, okay. I mean, that aside,
Yeah.
it was a fictionalized story of the Odyssey, which is also somewhat fictionalized.
I mean, it's a
It's
book
not,
that Homer wrote.
yeah, it's not a true account. Although they say this did happen. Okay, so 3 hours long. I actually thought it was really good. The fight scenes were awesome. And the sound in it, freaking awesome, dude.
Right.
And a lot of people, I thought and I don't know if I just got lucky in my theater and it was great, but they said they couldn't hear the dialogue.
Oh,
I heard it perfectly well. And even Cassie heard it well, which is definitely one
yeah,
of
which
it,
is hard to believe.
which is usually like that's the thing because she likes to see the subtitles and I'm used to them now. But I had no problem in that sense. And I thought like when the action was so intense, the sound was like it was crazy.
So how was Matt Damon in this?
He was good. He was
'Cause
actually
I
really good.
just see the wall, you know,
Yeah.
and like that was terrible,
Yeah.
and it's like
There
it's
was
Matt Damon.
and then there's a portion of I think everyone got upset because Elliot, formerly Ellen Page, played a soldier in this, a male soldier.
Yeah,
So that was a big deal for everyone. Everyone was mad about that. Like both people were pissed. Like the left was pissed and the right was pissed.
yeah,
Right. And they were pissed about not using Greeks. Basically, that's part of it. And then they were pissed about Elliot Page being in there. But what I will say about that is he doesn't play like a very big role in the movie.
right.
Although it's at the heart of the movie, but they're not in the movie very much. And he's playing like a young boy that never should have been at war and died because of that, because of a more powerful, rich elite, Robert Pattinson, basically paid their family to send him to war so he didn't have to go. And he was a young boy and was killed at the Trojan horse
Okay,
part. He was one kind of left out to the thing so they could get in for the Trojan horse. And the whole
gotcha.
thing is the regret of what they did with the Trojan horse, breaking Zeus's law. By basically Zeus's law, I assume is much like the morality of the Bible. So by sneaking in with a gift horse and slaughtering everybody in Troy, they led to a path which led to the Odyssey being so tough and everyone dying that they kind of changed the world. And Matt Damon comes to terms with that at the end. And
So he looked the gift horse in the mouth.
yeah, exactly. He basically changed the world from that point on, and he had to have recompense all the way through the Odyssey until the end, where he finally meets his son, which is Spider-Man.
Okay,
So Tom Holland is his son in this,
okay.
and it was pretty good. It did not feel like 3 hours, surprisingly.
I mean, it's got to be better than Dunkirk. And
I did not like Dunkirk. And I typically do like Christopher Nolan movies, but I did not like Dunkirk.
and I didn't watch the other one with the nuclear bomb.
That one was great.
Atomic
Actually,
bomb.
I really liked that one because that was very historical. So there wasn't no twist on it, and although that one did drag on at the end.
Yeah.
But it was just a little too long.
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm gonna get anything out of that. This one, I mean, I'm into that whole time period thing. I think it'd be cool. Like Fernando went and saw it because like those movies he really gets into. Like Troy is like one of his favorite movies of all time.
Oh, really?
So,
that's a weird pull for a favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, he loves it. He thinks it's fantastic. So he went and saw that. It'll be on one of the things at some
yeah.
point, and I'll maybe spend 3 hours watching it, but it's cold, wet, and stormy. Dean isn't this Sunshine State. I mean, trust me, it's been cold, wet, and stormy here. Well, okay, it's been temperate, stormy here, wet, very wet.
Yeah. It's been
But
hot as hell here.
yeah, I mean, for everyone else in the world, it's probably pretty hot. For us, it's like, oh, this is pretty nice. It's like, ooh,
No.
80 something. Yeah, nice.
Oh, yeah. It's been like
Yeah.
107 here the past 2 weeks.
Yeah,
Over 100. It's like,
no, thanks.
hate it.
No, we just been rainy and wet.
Yeah.
You know, it's like if the sun is out, you're wet. If the sun isn't out, you're wet. It's just you're wet. You're just wet all the
I'm glad
time.
we're past the rain. Basically, all of May and June completely rained out.
Yeah, wet at Disney sucks. I don't know, man.
I've
we
never
Haley
been
and
to
I had some
Disney when
fun.
it doesn't rain.
You know, I think they want to go next weekend. I don't know. We'll see. I think that's what I was informed.
I'm trying to talk Cassie into either we go on a cruise. I don't know which one yet in January, or I'm talking right after, like the week after New Year's Eve, New Year's
Nice.
Day, or we go to Disney. So I don't know
I'd
what
do
she
a
wants
cruise.
to do. Yeah.
Cruise sounds way cooler. Okay, so the Odyssey, you really liked it. That's cool.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it was good.
Is that it? Is that all you got?
That's all I watched. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Besides House of the Dragon, which is ongoing.
Oh yeah.
Well, I do have
Yes.
House of the Dragon is going to be a must watch for you once you finish this series.
Yeah.
I know we slogged through the first 3 seasons, but they were setting up something so awesome. Like everything's happening now.
Okay.
Everything is happening, and like there's one more season, and like a big battle is going to happen, but it's not going to finish. It's going to have to roll over to the next season. Like it might finish this battle, but whatever happened, the aftermath of this battle will not be known probably to the next season. So, or
So Justin, you're going out to the car show this weekend, I'm assuming, or the sound off this weekend. Yeah. I won't be there. Yeah. My buddy Will was up, and he's like from OTS, and he's like, "You coming this weekend?" And I go, No, I'm not. It's air conditioned. It's inside. I go, cool. Not wasting my day on that. Not a chance.
You're one day off.
Yeah, no. We got Game of Thrones to watch. So
how's that coming along?
We just finished season 3. So this Monday we got to the end of season 3. So
which Red Wedding did happen then.
Red Wedding is season 3, episode 9.
What was Haley's?
So I had told them, I said, dude, the Red Wedding. I told them season 1. I said, dude, the Red Wedding is what everyone dies, and they were like, what do you like? Okay, I'm like, no, everyone dies Red Wedding, and so Haley was going, man, it's getting kind of boring. I go, yep, it's some people need to die. We have the story stretching out, and we need to narrow it down.
So season 3, is it a lot of Daenerys doing the Marin thing?
So this season ended with Daenerys like standing amongst her slaves, and they're all like they all fan out around her like she's a god.
So she hasn't taken over the city yet.
She hasn't taken over the city where she sits on the throne in the city.
Because that also gets super boring.
Yes, her, to be honest, her whole
she's boring. Like
her whole thing is like not important. Like
besides like whenever she's with Khal Drogo, that's kind of cool. When she gets birds of the dragon in the fire, that's kind of cool. But the rest of the stuff is kind of lame.
Boring as shit.
Yeah.
Like we get it. You're gonna use your dragons. You're gonna build an army. Okay, cool. We got it. You just sit over there for right now while we catch up.
Right. Yeah.
We need to catch up. I mean, once the other people start going over there, then we know, okay, we're finally getting somewhere. Like there's some, but until like everyone gets over there,
Right.
It's not even, her story is so boring.
No, I would
Like,
say like the one you want to follow the most is once her story gets more interesting once Tyrion's there.
yes,
Although he is part of her rule, the boring part, but Tyrion's interesting. The guys with the flame sword, or whatever
yes,
that bandit called,
yeah.
that group's awesome. I would love to watch a series just on them. I love them.
So those guys, so they were, they were in they were in season 1,
Yeah,
because those were the guys that were dispatched to deal with the mountain, because the mountain
yeah,
was sacking villages. And
right.
so they sent him off. They sent them off to deal with them. And in the midst of that, the war started. So
Yeah,
then they just kind of became like
a roving
privateers, so to
band.
speak,
Yeah,
you know. And so this season is like when they found Arya, so after Arya left the castle.
and she's pretending to be a little boy
Well, so
for a short
well,
period of
no,
time.
she's a girl now. She was a girl when she got into the castle, and then she was the maiden, or she was the server or water cup bearer or whatever for Lannister dad.
Yeah,
And
I
then
win. Yeah,
yeah, and then she had the many faced gods break her, the fat chef, and Robert's bastard out. And then they went on their journey, and then they get kidnapped, or they get found by
yeah,
the flaming sword people, and so they get fed, and they're just getting ready to leave when they bring in the hound,
yeah.
and then the hound is like, why do you have this bitch with you? You know, and it's like,
The
oh, okay,
hound's like I like the hound story. For the most part, there are some boring things. Many face gods part of Arya.
yeah,
Some great stuff, some boring stuff.
yeah. Well,
Um,
there again, it's just so much,
yeah.
you
The
know.
little adventure when you get to uh what's his name? The Lannister, Jamie Lannister, and when he's held prisoner and what's
Yeah,
his
so
name
he
bringing her
just so
back.
the end of 3, you get Jamie Lannister finally gets home.
Yeah,
He brings Bree of Tar and the new
right.
maester that took care of his arm. That's going to become the new headmaester. Um, Daenerys is the god amongst slaves.
Yeah.
Um, the
We should have
Greyjoys.
Samuel Tarly at this point.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Samuel Tarly just got back with the girl and the baby,
Yeah.
and told Aegon's brother, that their maester, that like the White Walkers are coming.
Hmm.
They also Sam sent Bran and the twins
Right.
off to, they got them through the tunnel so they can go off to find the tree.
Oh yeah, to do the what's the one-eyed raven or something like that.
Three-eyed raven, yeah. So
Three-eyed
that was
raven.
those guys. Jon Snow gets back to Castle Black with 3 arrows from his girlfriend in him, because she shot him with an arrow, which is his
Yeah.
wife in real life, which
Right.
is kind of creepy. Um, and then you had the red wedding, which the girls totally freaked out, because they
Yeah,
were
I
like,
would
"I
love to
can't
see that.
believe this," and I go, "I told you, everybody dies."
Yeah.
And so then you have Arya and the Hound are together, and so the Hound, took her to the red wedding, got her out of the red wedding, and now he's on his way to see the Stark sister girl at this Cloud City place, where
Yeah.
that is.
The
And of
one where they
course,
throw the people in the hole.
yeah, and of course we haven't got to there yet. So they're on the road to there. So Arya kills her first man, not her first person, her first man that
Yeah.
was making fun of killing her mom and brother. So that was good. So that's where 3 kind of ends. So
If I remember correctly, 4 is somewhat of a slog, although you'll be able to blaze through it,
so
luckily.
so 4, we're just waiting for Joffrey to die. So 4 is when Joffrey
The
dies.
purple wedding then, yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
that's almost anticlimactic, although it just feels so good. It does feel so good when it happens.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
And that's when Tyrion is blamed for it.
Yep.
And then okay, there is some good scenes because then he chose death trial by combat, chooses the guy from Bravos, not Bravos, from Essos or something like that, who is
Oh, and he's
Pedro
got to fight the
Pascal.
mountain.
The first time we see Pedro Pascal on something, and
Yes.
he fights the mountain for trial by fire.
Right.
That's pretty brutal and awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, so there is some good stuff. Then there is some good stuff in season 4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, yeah, there again, I just, you know, this is painfully long.
yeah.
You know, it's like, oh my god,
And
Man
there's
on
only
Fire
like
was pretty
8
good.
episodes. There's only like 8 episodes in each, or 8 or
So there's
10.
10 in the first 3 seasons.
Yeah, okay.
There was
That's not
10,
that
but
many episodes for it to seem as long as it does.
well, they start cutting them to 8. So
Yeah,
that's really what I'm waiting for, is that they start cutting them to 8, because the reality is like some, like in this, they felt like they had to do 10. And
yeah,
it was like, you really didn't give us anything. You know, like you spent too much time on shit. Like
yeah.
we didn't really get like, oh wow. You know,
Which
there
is
was
what caused them to rush the end of the first one, and there was no book to end or to end,
yeah, because he was supposed to be finishing the book in this period of time, and he still
right.
hasn't
But
finished the
I,
damn book.
you know what? I read an article, or not an article. I seen a video of him where he asked them, "Do you want me to finish this book, or would you like me?" He said he already almost had the book written for House of the Dragon, everything that
Mhm.
happens in that, and he had everything like 70% complete, and they told him, "No, finish that one first, and then go on to this one." So he finished the House of the Dragon book, which
Oh,
is just now coming out, and
gotcha.
never finished the other one.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, that's
I
like,
mean, you know, there's a couple, like there's some scenes in this that they could have sped up.
yeah.
Like we didn't have to see all of the scenes that we saw, you know, or
Look,
they could have shortened them down a lot, and we could have, you know, the White
looking
Walker
back
part was just kind of like,
on the series, the White Walker part is, it was just, it almost ended up being a red herring the way it ended so quickly. There was a big
yeah.
battle. The battle was great.
No, I mean, I'm saying like in the episode count, like, oh no,
Yeah.
listen, that was fine. Like
Yeah.
there again, the last season when they have to wrap everything up, I mean, you're gonna get what you get. I mean, at this
Yeah.
point, they don't need to drag it out anymore. We just want to see it end. You know,
Yeah. Well,
I
and
was
then
fine
listen,
with
you
that.
see the ice dragon, and that's badass. I don't care who
Yeah,
you are. An
yeah,
ice
yeah,
dragon is badass.
yeah.
Uh, so,
So
and then when there's the at Rook's Rest or whatever, when he raises the dead is pretty badass. And
yeah,
that's the first time you see it, and you're like, holy shit. Like everybody that was on your side that got killed is now on his side.
right,
Like this is a different kind of enemy.
right. You know,
And
and that was what no one really understood.
yeah,
Yeah,
and then to end in the final season in one episode, essentially, it's like shit. But they were rushing, so it is what it
yep,
is. But I will say, like the House of the Dragons, a good thing I like about the House of the Dragons, there's 3 dragons to track in Game of Thrones.
yeah,
You know, it's Drogon and I forget the name of the other ones because I'm watching so long. But
right,
in and you know their complete history because you've seen the time they were born.
yeah,
But there's so many dragons in House of the Dragons that have like such a rich history. I've been watching a lot of YouTube shorts talking about the history of each dragon. So I think that has made me enjoy the show even more.
yeah,
Kind of getting that backstory of Vagar and Viserys and who wrote them before and what was the significance of them. How old are they? You know, Sunfire. I'm not even gonna tell you what happens with Sunfire in the show, but it is dope, dude. It's so dope. The last episode that came out. So a
yeah,
big battle comes up. So I'm pretty happy with House of the Dragon now, even though I I loved all the seasons, but I felt burned after the end of each one because nothing was happening battle wise.
right. Yeah, it's always
So
weak.
yeah,
Yeah. Which there again, I have no problem waiting this one out, because like that's what I keep telling the girls. It's like, you know, when this was out, there was like a period, like it was like 18 months
Yeah.
between seasons. One was like 22 years between. Like they took their fucking time with these things, and it was like, this sucks.
Yeah.
I said, so now everything is much. Now you guys can just like bang through the season.
Yep.
It's way faster.
And it's probably going to make it seem way better.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
because of that.
Well, that and you can follow along because I
Yeah.
mean, hell, half of the problem was just like what happened last week,
Right.
or what happened a year ago. And it's like you forget they give you the 30-minute recap or 15-minute recap, and you're like, yeah, that's not going to do it.
Yeah.
You
And at that point, I want to say I was listening to the Game of Thrones podcast every week after that, just to kind of get a little backstory and what happened in the episode. And so yeah, it was a time investment, and waiting every week, that sucked.
Did suck.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's talk about the Dink.
The Dink.
What did you think?
Listen, we kind of knew this was gonna be somewhat lame, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't. Did we? What were the expectations? I don't think they were too high.
I had none.
Yeah, I had no expectations. I knew it was going to be somewhat lame, but what I will say, there are some good actors in there.
Mhm.
You got the Step Brothers mom from Step Brothers.
Yep.
You got the guy that played in The New Girl.
Mhm.
You get Andy Roddick, a real tennis player, and you get John McEnroe at the end.
Yeah. He was great.
Best part of the whole movie. Like,
Yeah.
I'll just start there. Like, the movie never took itself seriously, which I like.
Right. Yeah.
But the characters within the movie took themselves very seriously.
Yes.
Or the main character did.
Yes.
Which was funny. I just thought that was funny. And then at the end, you have John McEnroe commentating out loud as a commentator to you, the viewer, but in front of everybody, and they're paying attention to this. And he pulls a big ass hot dog out, and then he has a big slice
giant
of
pretzel.
Giant pretzel, and it's like, dude, that part was hilarious.
There's a series where he does that, where he's the commentator of like the backstory that Haley watches. I don't remember what it is, where he's telling it's like a high school love story.
Yeah.
And he's telling you he's the play-by-play guy in this thing, and he's great. I'm sitting and listening to him. I didn't realize it was him at first. I'm like, who is this doing the play-by-play? And it's like, it's John McEnroe. And I was like, this is fantastic. Like that, he was listening to him, just give his. It's fantastic. Like he's great at it. Like
he was the best part. He was the best part of the movie, and the fact that the characters were like, "Who are you talking to?" That was hilarious. So I thought people might have. I don't know if people love that or hate it, but I thought it made the movie. I thought
it was fantastic.
Yeah.
The whole like, because Haley and I were watching it, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It was the right amount of time. It was very Tommy Boy, very Chris Farley-esque. And like, it was definitely like a Saturday Night Live movie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because and that's Haley kept, hinting towards that. And Ben Stiller as the doctor was pretty funny.
That was funny. They kept going in with the Tinder date thing or whatever. Yeah.
But when when he kissed her in the thing, because you could see that coming, and you're like, God, I really don't want that to happen.
I
so uncomfortable.
What's hilarious in that, and until you brought that up, I forgot to even mention this, is 100%. She was trying to Miss Robinson him 100%. Didn't she act like she wasn't? They even go over there and watch the movie where the whole Miss Robinson thing happens.
Right.
And it's like, lady, you're old enough to know what the hell you're doing. There's no way.
Yeah.
Now, did I want it to happen? No. But
no.
Did I think she was 100% Miss Robinson to him? Yes.
Yeah.
But they've done their little twist, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, and thank God that was the one awkward part of the movie. You're just like,
we've seen it coming a mile away.
Oh my God, it was like a 10-ton truck coming through the room. You knew that was going to happen, where they were going to just be like, he or she is going to misread this. As soon as she's like, "Can you give me a ride home?"
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like, okay, and then they argue over it. There again, like you said, the whole movie was just, you couldn't take a minute of it serious because it was
No.
just so stupid, and like his dad was just like backstabbing the shit out of him all the
He
time.
was. And then he cries after he beats Andy Roddick, which is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. And his little Australian Asian dude.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious.
Oh, he's the best.
And then they
like,
had what's his name, Patton Oswalt playing the dickhead pickle guy.
yeah,
Perfect. Like he plays the perfect dickhead type uppity
yeah.
hippie, whatever. I mean, he played that character perfectly.
He was great. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was great. Yeah. No, and like I said, the thing that I thought made the movie work was an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was short.
It was so short. It
You
was
couldn't carry
great.
that on into a more detailed plot, or if you did, it would not be enjoyable at all.
No, I mean they probably could have shaved another 10 minutes off of it. And no one would have been the wiser.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It was like, but yeah, okay. I mean, the shorter the better.
Yeah.
That was because like we weren't gonna watch it. I was like, I'll just watch it like on my morning walk,
Yeah.
And she's like, I kind of want to see it, and I was like, all right, well, and it was like, it's on and it's over, and we're like, okay,
Yeah.
let's watch Game of Thrones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah, there
that
was
was
a cute the John McEnroe thing I thought was cool. That was funny, made me laugh.
yeah,
And then the rest of it was, it was lame, but there was some funny parts. And like you said, his sidekick was pretty funny.
yeah. So
So
I wasn't disappointed watching it. I think movies like that are what we need a handful of.
yeah.
Where it's just like it's old school Saturday Night Live comedy.
Oh yeah.
It's just really simple, not too complicated, not a deep story, very surface level, good actors that don't have big parts that can just play along. You
Yeah.
know, like that's kind of what we're missing. In
I
the
miss
modern.
them comedies that were wildly inappropriate, like the first American Pie.
Yeah,
They got crazy after that, not as good, but the first one was great.
yeah,
Super bad stuff like that.
yeah.
I just thought it was funny. You know,
Well,
probably get
even
canceled
like a good
instantly.
rom com, like we just don't have
Yeah,
these anymore. They've gotten so out of control,
yeah,
like that it's not even like they don't all have to be like spy movies. It's just
yeah,
like, what was it, the Ryan Reynolds Sandra Bullock one where like they have to, I can't
yeah.
remember the name of
Where
that
they
one.
get fake married or something like
Yeah,
that, or
yeah.
yeah,
That was hilarious. We
yeah,
don't have those anymore.
yeah. When Harry Met Sally,
Yeah,
shit
they're
like that.
gone.
You Got Mail. There's plenty of movies that were good, short movies
Yeah.
that were fun. You had a good story,
I
and
mean, but the story was always the same.
yeah,
They meet, they have a good time, something tragic happens,
yeah.
they go through melancholy, it all works out in the end.
But they even called them meet cutes. That was the name for those type of movies. They had their own, and they were just pumping them out, and they were all well. I won't say they're all pretty solid, but there was a good string of good ones.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like you stick to the formula. I mean,
Yeah,
I like this one. It was like you were waiting for something stupid to happen. It was like,
yeah,
okay, he's gonna kiss her and take it seriously. Okay, there it is. Okay, so there's the break apart.
yeah.
Um
And
Now
of
is he
course,
gonna
he's not going to play Addy Roddick straight up in tennis. They found a rule violation
right,
or a rule loophole.
right, because she was a lawyer.
Yeah,
So, she's gonna find the loophole. And of course the nerd has the thing in his backpack all the time,
yep,
you know. But I mean, I'm just saying that, like those are always the little like, ooh, okay, sure. But the basic story outline is, it's right there. It's like
yeah,
you could set your watch by it for, it's like, oh look, they're going to not be friends for a while and he's gonna feel bad, and something. Oh, and there he comes back, and they apologize and like, oh, they're best buddies now. It's like, okay, I mean, could
Yeah.
you not be as predictable? I mean, can
Well,
we make it?
that's what got us where we are now. That's you had a movie like I will say like I'm not a fan of the Transformers movies outside of the first Transformers movie with Shia
Okay.
LaBeouf
Yeah.
and Megan Fox.
Yeah.
That one had a good beginning, middle, and end. It had heart to it. It had a nice story, good action.
Okay, so I don't know if it did. I
Yeah,
think we were just more
yeah.
because that had that,
I
you
I,
know.
I liked it because it's like the journey of he's a nerdy kid.
Right.
He gets the car chooses him essentially,
Right.
and now he's in over his head, and he's like, what the hell am I doing?
But we also had a lot of
Oh yeah,
yeah.
explosion. It was a Michael Bay movie. I mean,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on.
I mean, and that but we got
Yeah,
to see these things. So to me, that's what I wanted He-Man to be.
yeah. He Man was unfortunate.
Yeah, but that was what I wanted He-Man to be. I wanted He-Man to be something like that it was like, okay, let's make this adult, let's make this cool.
Yeah,
Let's make this like awesome. And they went the other way. Like, let's make it like the cartoon.
yeah. They went
Because
zany.
everybody wants to see that.
Yeah, yeah. And you had
So
the guy. The main character was kind of playing like a Chris Pratt type character, and it was not what I was hoping for.
no, it was
Yeah,
utterly depressing.
and He Man
Um,
was corny, weird, anyways. So it's like you had to do something to change it. I don't know how much better it would have been, but I
I
knew
don't
it
think
was
you could.
bad as
That's
is.
I mean, that's what I wanted. I
Yeah,
don't think I could get it, so it's okay.
yeah.
But that was what I wanted. Um, is there anything else out like
I
at all?
haven't. Um, I'm trying to think. I don't know that I wrote anything down this time. Uh, oh, yeah, that's interesting. I don't know what else is out. I might watch Spider-Man this weekend. I don't know. It might be next weekend that I do that.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I think we're gonna have plans all weekend,
Yeah,
which kind of sucks, but doesn't kind of suck. So, um,
yeah. I will definitely be out of town this weekend, but usually
nice.
that's a good time for me.
I mean, there's
Uh,
not even like good B movies.
I know. I'm trying to see like
Jared
what.
from Subway catching a monster. What? Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
I've watched. I think I've seen that.
Yeah, you got to start your free trial. It's
What's
purchase
that
option.
on? What service?
Discovery Plus.
Ah,
I might have Discovery Plus with my cable provider.
yeah. I don't see nothing in Prime. Backrooms. Yeah. I don't. Mm,
Man,
let's see what HBO.
Chief of Station. Oh, that was terrible.
I don't even know if this is the right HBO app.
I know, right?
They've had so many. I don't think it was. Let's see what Netflix has.
The bombing of Pan Am 103. That sounds utterly depressing.
Yeah,
Big Chicken, the fast food conspiracy.
I just seen that.
Did you watch it or you just
I
thought of it?
haven't watched it. No.
It's an hour and 38 minutes.
I'm always in for a documentary. I got no problem with that.
Yeah, let's watch that, see where it takes us.
All right, big chicken. Let me write it down so I don't have to watch the video. 'Cause that's what I have to do. Like watch
Right.
to figure out what we're supposed to watch, especially if we haven't streamed in a week. So
Right.
the big chicken conspiracy. So you had anything good to eat? What's been on the menu? Anything
Dude,
same old, same old?
it's like it's funny because like this past week there was nothing, man.
Yeah.
Like it there's been nothing. It's been straight boring.
Yeah.
Like we
Mine's
haven't gone
kinda,
anywhere, we haven't done shit.
Cassie's back doing low carb.
Okay.
So it's like limited menu. We had
Right.
we do what we call hot beef Sundays.
Hmm.
So she obviously just ate the beef and the cheese, but I put on a little bit of mashed potatoes, a little
Yeah.
pot roast on top, a little
Yeah.
cheese.
Nice.
Uh, that's basically it.
No, we had Haley wanted taco night Sunday. So um we tried, so normally we do chicken, we do ground chicken.
Yeah.
And I was like, what happens if we try like ground Italian sausage? You know? And it's like, okay, it actually tastes pretty good with the taco seasoning. It was pretty good. But the one thing I did that was different was when I was younger, when I was a kid, we used to the family would always get together, grandparents and whatnot, and we'd have taco night, and we'd do it in pitas. So we do pita tacos.
We always call
And
those Indian tacos.
okay, we just call them pita
Yeah.
tacos, But
It was like a gordita,
yeah,
basically.
well, we're not cultured, so
Yeah.
um. And so when we went to the grocery store to buy it, they had them on sale, and I go, "Oh my gosh, man, I haven't had pita tacos in like a lifetime."
Yeah.
So I was the only one that had them. No one else wanted to partake in the joy that living, rekindling my youth. But
Are you guys crunchy or soft taco?
I like crunchy.
You like crunchy?
Yeah, because to me, a soft taco is just an open burrito.
Yeah, I'm soft taco if we're using corn tortillas. If we're using flour tortillas, I'd rather have a crunchy taco.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. So I
Yeah.
like crunchy tortillas. I mean,
Yeah.
I like crunchy tacos. So I'm not. Yeah,
Have you
I'm
ever
not
had birria tacos?
a what?
Birria tacos.
No.
So it's like a deep fried taco.
Okay.
Um, you can get them beef, but a lot of times they're pork,
Okay.
and they're really good. There's like
Sounds
a
like a chimichanga.
kind of, but it's a crunchy taco that's been deep fried.
Okay. Because I mean, a
So
chimichanga is a deep fried burrito, basically, in a corn
it
tortilla.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
usually a flour tortilla, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. I
But
I
yeah.
just I like those and not putting all the crap on them that makes them soft again.
Yeah.
It's like, don't put anything on it. Really? Yeah. No. I just want a crunchy burrito. Like it's a
Yeah.
pie. It's McDonald's pie with shit inside of it now.
Oh, I did have the McDonald's brought back deep fried apple pies. They used to
Yeah.
make them. I did
Yep.
have one. There was one night she didn't cook, and I was like, "Well, you can get a taco with just no buns, and they'll put lettuce and stuff on it, or not a taco, but a double
Yeah.
stack." So she got that. I got a regular burger, but I did see they had the fried apple pie, so I had one of those, and they're as good as I remembered.
See, I didn't think so. I thought they were missing something. Like I felt like before they had like a crispier, like sweet top.
Exterior.
Yeah, and now they're just kind of like a dough style. I don't know.
Well, see what I did is I got the apple, and then they had pineapple. No,
Hmm.
no, no. This was a different time. So before she went low carb, they had fried pies at a different place, and they had apple and pineapple.
Okay.
and there were different shapes, but they weren't marked which was which.
Okay.
So I started eating one, and I'm like, yeah, this kind of tastes like pineapple. I don't know what the feeling is. I can't tell, just like a sweet, sugary thing.
Yeah.
I get halfway through it, and I was like, damn, this is the apple. This is one she wants. She won't eat a pineapple
Right.
one. It's like, you want it? She's like, no, you already ate it. And I was like, well, you got the pineapple. And she's like, I'm not gonna eat it. I was like, well, I'm gonna eat both of them then.
Okay. Take that, bitch.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, we went to Chick-fil-A one night, and now it's the peach milkshake.
Mm.
And I was like, let me get a peach milkshake. And the guy goes, well, you know what tastes really good? And I go, oh, you're going to screw up my peach milkshake. He goes, if you get the lemonade, frosted lemonade, and they do half lemonade, half peach. And I go, yeah, sure, go for it. It was weird. It wasn't bad, but it was just weird. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't, like, it just had this weird, like, it almost was like a peach milkshake with Sprite. You know? It just had that weird little tanginess to it that it was like, there's something wrong with this.
I kind of was like, I wish I would have just got the regular milkshake.
Yeah, 100%.
Or the frosted lemonade by itself, like, because they're both
one or the other, not the two.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it was a mistake. It was 100% a mistake.
I did have on Tuesday, and I forgot this. We had our management review, which I talked about. Surprisingly well, went better than it has, shockingly, and ended early. Although one of the slides, there was one phrase on there or something that kind of got us tripped up on my slide.
Right.
Like, damn. And me and the plant manager literally the Friday before had talked about removing that. It was like, all right, we just won't talk to that. Well, he saw it. Like, the director coming down, like, you can't slip nothing past me. He saw it, and it tripped. That was the only trip. I was like, that's the worst thing that happens on a whole review. Who cares? But we always go to dinner afterwards, and they like to go to walk-ons for that dinner. So I got the Cajun ribeye with like a garlic butter on it.
Okay.
Pretty damn good. It was pretty damn good. I was shocked. I hadn't had it there before. So
Cajun. So what do they do to it to make it Cajun?
it's like Cajun seasoning.
Okay.
With the garlic butter on top.
Okay.
And then I got hush puppies.
Oh, really?
And broccoli as a side. Like, I substituted the mashed potatoes. The hush puppies are really good there. I already knew that. So I and then broccoli. The broccoli actually sucked. I won't get that again.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't steamed right. You like broccoli to have like a nice bite to it. It was a little limp. And I was like, I'm not. I took a bite and I was like, I'm not messing with this.
No, I think the only time you want limp broccoli is like if you're in like Chinese food or something like that.
Yeah. In Chinese food, or maybe like a casserole or something like that, it's okay. But if you're eating broccoli and it's steamed, you want it to be crisp.
Yeah, I agree. Otherwise, it's a ball of goo. It's kind of gross.
And it's like, I'm kind of the same. I'm weird with carrots. Like, I love carrots in a pot pie. Like, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with carrots in a roast beef. I like them. I actually like them. But you'll never ever see me just eating baby carrots.
Yeah, you'll never see me eating carrots.
Yeah, so I'll eat them stewed.
Got nothing to worry about there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mean to cut this one short, but we're gonna cut this one short.
Yeah.
Because I got a stranger knocking at the back door that we gotta let out.
All right. We're watching the chicken conspiracy.
Which will probably instill the same effect. So thank you guys so much for watching. And you guys have a great night.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.